sounds kind of very strange, but this is the best I can do. I wanted to make something clear to everyone. For video games, I'm not making any AI video games. I can prove that to you. I purchased tools that they put hands on. Where's my Unreal system? Updates. I made stories. I'm making stories to catch up to the game, so I can change it. Like I said, let's start from the way back beginning, and I'm doing that. You're wondering how long this is gonna take for books? You can make 10 pages, and it won't be that long. I want to prove to everybody, these are tools that was built hands-on from users, not from AI. These are tools that was built from the players, people, because it's codes. So that's out of the way. I purchased these tools. Oh wait, today they gave out new ones. Um, and they give out their models. I hope it's blueprints that they built. Oh, release free. Oh wow. Oh no, this is free. Oh, on sale. Cyberpunk. Oh wow. Read that. It's free. No, this is not free. I've been looking at something crazy. Which one's free? More of models. What's this? Light? What do I need with this? Oh, traffic lights. Something for racing. It can be useful. It can help. Probably for something for bridges and like that. Something for to lead me out of places. It can be useful. Or we can use it for like concerts or something like that. For this one. Oh. Oh, wow. I get all of this? 50 packs on 3. What do I get? Oh, wow. Mm. Is this what it all comes with? Really? I need to see it from the video. Packs. Well, I got something from the desert. What would I need with this? Preview video. I need to see what it looks like.
Love Roblox? Earn Roblox digital gift cards with Microsoft Rewards.
You know what I can use this for? Castle. Sarah. This is what it comes with. And hidden castle. Probably hidden castle. It could be. This could be a war area. Where they make the preparation for a battle. I don't know. What would I use this for? I'll use it for something. Be an ancient kingdom. War battle. Well, I can use it. Seems like a very good bundle, so I'll take that. What does it come with? Sarah already has a castle. We could use it for something. And oh, they got space. I didn't see this one. Let's see what this got. Let's see what this bundle goes. It's a bundle, right? Bundles are nice. Let's see what the YouTube one is. Let's see what this looks like. Don't show a video. Don't even show the video what it looks like. Some sort of factory. Looks like a factory or something. I don't know. Getting on the grounds. I'll probably use this for something. Looks like for a castle or something. I don't know. Train station. Oh, I don't know what this place is. Probably, I can use this for Robotnik, something like that. His own dreamland for Sonic CD2. That's probably how I use it for. Sonic and Baby Great CD2. But that'll still be there. Okay, so well, that's all they give us. Three. Take it or we lose, I guess. Let me just start turning this underneath a. Wow, that's a lot of money. But what's this underneath that? That's the best I can do. And it's free. A lot of money for $99 for a studio plan. But you're saying you're individual. You don't need to do that. Yeah, I read it, but you never know if I get into a company. If a company to accept me, then I have to pay for it again since I'm not an individual anymore. So that's the thing. You don't know what you've come across. You can come across a company that's looking at your work and you actually give it to them and you're not an individual and then they charge them for more money. Ugh, no. So it's best to be safely and just do this the right way. It still can be used for individual. If you don't have it, this is like for more slots. It's for more space for people to earn. If you're not, it's like for people for for the teamwork. But if you're an individual, that's fine. For studio plan, they probably give you the double the money since you're underneath a studio, but you won't know what to do with all that money. So yeah, I consider just to use this because like I said, you never know if you partner up with a company. If your game becomes good and a company says, "Let's do this, redo this again. Let's work together." Yeah, then we're the company. Then I have to put more money towards this. I want to make sure I do this the correct way because you never know if you come across a company. A big company that's worth lots of money. This one. No, no. And this one. Sometimes there's most the projects are usually as the same. Sometimes there's a little bit. So that's what I like. So be careful and do it the correct way. If you never now, like I said, I'm an individual. You don't know if I automatically be in a company, so I'm being careful because you never know a company come out of nowhere saying, "Hey, we like your work. Let's work together." And guess what? I would say yes. Then if they decide they take my work and they do it themselves, then I have to give them all the tools, and then they have to. It won't be very good because it won't be underneath the company's thing. See, that's the thing. So I make sure the company gets it correctly. So I make sure it'll be comfortable to hey, everything is fine. You're not an individual. You can use this for more slots. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So why don't you just go get an individual before you do that? Yeah, yeah, I know that's true. But yeah, all these games. 547 games. That's a lot of games. These are all mines. We start the next one next month for the November 13th. So yeah, you're asking me, are you still working in the Unreal? Yes, I am. I'm gonna still go in, but pause it. But the thing is, will make a difference. It's a lot of work. Like I said, this guy says the developer has been made by AI. I have not seen a tool where it can build your game automatically as AI. I've never seen that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. It saves them a lot of work and they get paid the way it's supposed to be. I don't see anything wrong of using AI for anything. You want to get your job done fastly, you don't need to worry about you gotta ask the artist, hey, can we use your commercial, use music for commercial? And guess what? They don't respond. What the hell is wrong with that? Then we got someone there like with that face. I'm sorry, I'm not ready to ask for you. We need some more evidence and all this that you know. These are the artists of people that that they they want them to beg for them. They want money from them. They want to sabotage their work. We're not having that. That's why AI was built for. If you guys don't respond and you don't want to work with me, like I tried asking Sega, can I use your license for my game? See, that's the thing. I did. I did try to talk to them, and they didn't respond. So what did I do? I turned myself a different direction. And I know they're going to come after me because they want me to work with them. It doesn't work that way because I already know. I know who is in that back room. I know who's over there. I know the white duck that I spoke to. I know it's Supra. Supra is from Sega. They're the ones. Supra is the one who runs the Sega Corp. I know that dumb duck. A rabbit's not stupid. If Super has a problem, he needs to endorse and talk to me again. Maybe I've turned differently. Or he's afraid. Maybe the little duck in its little ducky feet are afraid to speak to me. It's just, he can stay in his own corner and hatch his own duckling eggs for all I care. So I'm just moving on and taking a different direction. And I will use models that I generate or design. I'm a designer. I can make models, but it takes me a long time to build. Um, If I generate a model that was from AI, I have to go in there and redo it. Once I do redo it, it becomes no longer AI, it becomes my model because I'm redoing the model. And I do that because it's all detached and ugly. I have to reshape his form and stuff and all that. It becomes no longer AI once you're working on it. You're doing it hands on to fix those bugs and tear it apart and replace things. Then it's no longer AI because you just did something to it. As long as you change the model and do redo it a little bit, if you just do a little bit of it, it no longer becomes AI, it becomes your work. Actually, it would make a difference once you have commercial use license over the work on the model. It's still going to be your model, even if it was built by AI. But that is for 3D model. That saves people a lot of work. That's nothing considered. They're not going to bother that. What they will bother is the music, and they would probably bother the video game that is AI. For 3D models, they don't bother that because they make money from all that. They sell it to the world. They're making profits out of that. They don't. There's no such thing that people's gonna say, "Oh, he's made a 3." No, they won't bother that. I swear, they will not bother 3D models that's been generated by AI because people around the world use even Mixamo. It's been generated and it's commercial. They don't care about that. It's been generated. 3D models in 3D model world that's generated from AI, they don't bother that. They make money off of that. They take the model from the person that they buy. They take the model that's commercial use. If they give it to them for commercial use or whatever, it has the license there. They use that model and they sell it for their own profit or use it for their own work. That is totally okay. It's okay to use AI for 3D model. That's the only thing it's okay. Nothing else. Okay. The people won't bother that. They have never did because they're making money off of that. That's where the cash money goes from. If they're all listening to that, there's no problem of making 3D generating 3D models from AI because that's money in their pockets and they sell it to other people and then they make profits off of that model. So it's still the circle around. There's nothing gonna mess up that. It's it's not gonna mess up the circle around of 3D models. For 2D, nah. 2D, nah. Cartoon, nah. If you listen to music video, nah. The only thing would hurt is making an AI music video. It's okay. Making a music that's been sold to the world that's made from AI, then that's gonna be. It's kind of a lane we don't know. It's probably gonna be in the circle of a yellow or gray area, so that's fine. Um, Videos that made for AI, that's fine. They won't bother that. But for music, yeah, it probably will, but it's gonna be in a gray area. Making videos from AI, that's fine. They won't bother that. That's for children. They will love to watch. Profit, it's fine. They won't bother that. I can tell you which one they'll bother is the music. The music. They would bother that. Video games. This is the first time I say it. They probably would bother that. But they're just jealous. Just jealous that they made. They all I can see from video game jealousy. That's the only thing I see. Jealousy. There is that circle of blue. It's green. It's blue. It's just jealousy. It's not fair. I could have did that. That's what it's called. Jealousy for video games. Jealousy. There's only gonna be jealousy in video games. For music, that's their world. But for gaming, this just jealousy. It's not fair. I could have did that. That's what it's called. I could have did all that. Maybe you should have. Why you been so lazy? You should have made something like that. Too bad. It's already been taken. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I like I said, I have made my game that was from tools. I made all this hands on. I put all this in the world hands on. It's not been built by AI. It is built by my hands. All the tool was paid for and it was hands on for them, and I'm using their tool for my game. That was hands on. That was not made from AI. It was made from their own freaking hands. And if that was not true, it wouldn't be this high. All this was built by hands. All of this, the game was built by my hands. Model was built by my hands. If it was generated, they won't bother that. I'm trying to tell you, they will not bother that. If it was generated from a drawing, it was turned into a model, they won't bother that. The only thing would probably would be urging over is music. That's the only thing. But for the 3D game world and all that, they will not bother that. But they would be jealousy. They just don't. There's a corner there. There is jealousy. It's not fair. They could have did it themselves. That's jealousy. Because the video tells it, we're gonna say, hey, and all that. Hey, I could did that. Hey, this could have been my work. Hey, why can like Pokemon, they could have been more better, but they didn't do it. Someone else just took it and tried to make it better for themselves. See, and now Pokemon's attacking. It's called jealousy. I could have did that. It's jealousy. Jealousy is everywhere. You gotta watch out for jealousy because jealousy can get really harsh. But don't fall into their power like they gonna come out. They will be people that will come out and attack your work and say they and all that. If they have a problem with that, if they want them to join their company, then speak it out. Stop being so jealous over their work. Just say it. Just say it, and they probably say yes. What's the matter? You're scared? Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you about. I tried to explain it because I didn't have the speaker. So it's best just to stay by my video. Like everyone, I got to say, if you're in a 3D game world, expect there will be jealousy around people that they could have did that and they didn't get that shot. So expect that from the 3D world and the 2D world, especially the 2D world as well. They could have did that too, but 2D world is more like best, about that, about this. Um, if it's non-commercial use, they won't bother you. They just say, oh, this and all that. They like it and all that. It's kind of cool and all that. They would probably, but that's all that you get from the people. But if you selling it to the world, expect jealousy. What's held you up? What has held them up? Why? They could have spoke it out. Why? Oh, of course. You're wasting your time. You're not gonna get it. Just face it. That's how I say it. Face it. It's just gonna be jealousy. So remember that, people. Don't fall into the jealousy power because that's how they do it. They try to put you down on your game. Don't fall into their power. Go forward. Continue to build game. If you're from AI and all that, continue building your game. Don't let someone try to put your game down. Keep going forward. Don't listen to them. They're just there to try to try to harass and put you down. Don't let it put you down. You made a great game. Continue going forward. Power the same way. Don't let them put you down. Go forward. Keep going forward. Don't let the jealousy take over and win. Crush it as it continues to attack. Don't listen to it. So anyway, that's how I say it. Nothing hurts me. They can say all this sort of trash to me, but it doesn't hurt me because I know I'm making a good game. They could have did it too. If you don't know how to make it good, if you don't know nothing about gaming, and know how to build this stuff, then get out of town and leave the page. If you don't know what it's for, if you don't know nothing about gaming and 3D models, how to build a game, you don't belong talking this trash because you don't know how it works. You don't have knowledge to build it. You're filthy. You're trash. You're just making yourself look like a dummy. If you want to make something good of yourself, go build your game. You, what's gonna make this go away for people? The jealousy because they can't build the game. If they learned it, they won't come after the people because they have already learned it from the master. They don't need to. Jealous people won't. If you know how to make a game, if you know how to make a 3D model, and you go forward for the game, you think they're gonna attack you then? No, because the person that attacked and learned, they don't need to because they're very happy they can make their own game. You think they're gonna come after you? No, because they know they learned it from you. They learned it from the master. You sent them the address how to build it, and they succeeded. But they know the master taught them how to do it. Will they attack them again? No, they won't. They don't need to because they got the game. They can build anything now. If they learned it from the master, like me, they got the whole entire resources and everything they ever wanted to build from 3D models at their own disposal. meaning there is no more jealousies in their hearts anymore. They don't need to be. They already learned. What they'll do is give a thumbs up to the person for thank you for the thank you for helping me build. Thank you for helping me make a 3D model. That's what I'll get from people, but it will be out of closed doors. They were just very happy of the helping that you did for them. Who knows? All the people that is from my all the people that's from my sorry. I don't know what happened to more. Hmm. I don't know. Oh, whoa. I can't see all the 13 more. Man, we'll have to guess it, I guess. What's down here? Let me see where is it. There it is. You got two guesses. How you like that? Because they probably the people that are here, they probably succeeded and they've gone forward. See, I got three people who've registered. Another one registered. It was two, now it's three. Nice. Because you know why? You know why they registered? Because they succeeded. They succeeded. You know why they're here? They succeeded. If they're already here and they'd learned my address and they'd gone past all that, congratulations from getting this far here. You succeeded. Now the resources at your own hands. If you guys got past my tutorials and if you learned it from if you went through their address and you surpassed the 3D world and all that, you have congratulations. You graduated. You passed 3D model world, meaning you can go forward of making your own 3D model. Now there is no school that does this. My school's right here. How can I get to it? Well, it's right here. I can just send you. It's on my TV. Let me just go to my. I even show you from the video where you got to do. I'll go to my user's name, and I'll show you. Uh, how do I get to him? This is the hardest thing. People won't know how to get to him. This is comments. Mm. Let's see. How do I get to him? Oh, he's right here. Hang on, let me pause it and I'll show you. Since you can't get to me, I'll just go to my page and view my profile. It's me. It's how young I used to be. Now, where do we find him? Long ago, they probably succeeded. Go to, go to my rank board. Rank board. It's hard to get to him. That's the old news. There he is. Oh, oh, wow. I can go back to his page. So, what is back here? Um, he might have changed this. He probably added this because he wants me to come back. We go back here, and he's no longer here, but he is there. I can't get to it. It's hard to find it. The addresses. It probably got deleted. I don't know. If only I can get to the rank board. I have to look through all of these. Blah blah. The best way to do this is to find this address. Should have. Pause. Let me get to it. Pause it. Here it is. This is the ingredients how to learn. If you want to, if you want to succeed or become a dream model and no longer become jealous over the work that I make improvements on, this will tell you how to start. If you need Gavin so you can do Python scripts in Blender, that's fine. You have to get the old version to do so. Here is the old version is right there. And if you go on to start from the child, so you can go here. You follow the steps on how to get to it. It's right here. Just copy this address, and you'll see it directly here. He went through this. I know he passed, succeeded. You want to look through? I can give slow and show you. Exactly true. Exactly true. That's how you do it. If you go to get the dog guy, he will teach you how to do it. I suggest you go with the bio. I call him bio. Go with bio first and do all his videos before you get to the last one. All right. So yeah, and eventually about these videos, I will release where I got this. When I get the last piece, I would move forward and tell you what I've succeeded getting. It cost me, but on the next video, I'll finally reveal what I'm using to make all this and tell you that I can make really good cartoon videos. The last tool is in my last possession. By Friday, I have the last tool that'll be 5 minutes long. So that way the character can be in a movie. I can make a movie out of this character. That's the last tool. Now I only can make 30 seconds of a cartoon clip. That's it. And it's a lot of cuts in that to make it. But this coming holiday, I will probably have enough tools to build something awesome. All right, people. I think that's it. I wanted to explain that everything to you. Now, it has been written and it's hard to make this stuff. I think this is not being built by AI. I think this is built by my own hands. I have to write this, and I have to do it hands on. When you write something, you're doing it hands on in yourself, and then it's building it for you. So if you're writing it hands on, you're doing some work. So just to let you know. So I give the credit to that. So anyway, people, these numbers are high. And if you want to catch up to the video, this comic book, yeah, these are comic books. I'm telling you, these are comic books. All right, the next comic book will come very soon. I'm taking a break and earning some Amazon gift cards to enhance my work. I'm doing multiple money in multiple ways so I can improve my so I can be the king of masters to have every tool to build anything in my whole entire world. That's what I'm trying to do. Have all the tools so I can build anything in my whole entire world and underneath commercial use. And I've already done that. I have a tool forever and it will never die forever. These videos I make, they are for commercial use for me and they can be sold to the world if I wanted to. But I don't know where to put videos to be sold to the world. All I can do is music and pictures. Um, I never again have to buy points to get pictures from other sites. Sorry, talking too much. Never again. All these pictures of mine, I could sell them wherever I like, make profits off of them. Money, yeah, money. So, I thank everybody. These are my drawings. It's just they've been improved. Here's my drawings. So anyway, I guess I'll see you guys in the next video that will be very awesome to show off my awesome tool that I purchased and it cost me probably $300. Wow, that's a lot of money, but it was worth it. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Oops.